I didn't realize how far back the connections with both Asian and blacks go so far. Feels like there's a sense of binding between the two ethnicities since they share a lot of similar events, mistreatments, and prejudice. I think in some of the materials they also mentioned how a lot of black figures during the time were advocating for a lot of Asian American, how would you say, rights and all that in some of the videos. Either I'm going to put a few of them up that mentioned that. Moving on to question number 2. After reading and watching about Asian and Black solidarity, why do you think these communities support each other in the fight for justice? So what I wrote down is that they support each other because they have a common goal in mind, being a level of respect as everyone else. Since they were seen as a second class, it only made sense for them to help each other out so they can build a community to become stronger. But also, whenever they do need help, they do tend to stick together because they know that without each other, they'll feel powerless in a way. Kind of went spaghetti on that one, but here, let me just fully read it out. They support each other because they have a common goal in mind. Be in a level of respect as everyone else. Since they are seen as a second class, it made sense. Since they were seen as a second class, it made sense that they would help each other. Not only it builds their community to become stronger, but also there was a need to stick together since they were so powerless alone. Okay. Just like, having a whole community, it only makes you powerful when you have a growing numbers. So now combining these two different communities together only actually amplified that. I think some of the events for like the Black Panther groups, it was known for the Black Americans setting that up, but behind the scenes were a lot of Asian Americans like helping them out during that time. So that's one of the examples. And I guess to move on to the next question, in Lang's article, the Asian American response to the Black Lives Matter is part of a long, complicated history. What is he referring to when he pointed out a long, complicated history? So what I wrote down is that the long history that was mentioned in the article are also the ups and downs that happen between Asian and Blacks. There are still accidents that happen due to some misunderstandings, as they mentioned in some of the articles with the particular case with Vincent, sadly. But in the end, when push comes to shove, they do come together and support each other when the time is needed, in a way. And lastly is number 4. Do you feel Asian and Black communities should support each other? I do feel like it shouldn't just be just the both of them. I feel like there should be a lot of other communities coming together. I think it's just alignment with goals. Once you have a particular set of goals that you're trying to shoot for, it only makes sense to combine your powers and resources together to reach that goal. I would hope that in the near future that it's not just going to be, I would just say, exclusive to them, that it's going to be inclusive for everybody to come in so they can help towards that goal. But yeah, as you can see, it's really quick. I'm just going to clean it up as much as I can, throw in some music, and really call it, just to end this semester and this particular class together. But yeah,